which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Iwer Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Bright rising, my people, bright rising. Bright rising. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. This is your boy, Mr. Johnson, a.k.a. RJ, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at 92 East Drive in Chamfleur. Chronic diseases is a thing of the past. We need to understand certain genes and how the genes are mapped in our system, in our biochemistry, and how those things can affect us when those genes, those mutating genes, are not doing what they are to do. So keep locking on, because I got some good news for you. I want you to get your pen and paper, because even if it's just one thing, I want you to write it down and let it registered, indelibly printed on your mind, on your psyche, so you understand what the deal is. I want to explain to you guys this morning how important B vitamins are for the human body. And without B vitamins, you're going schizo for sure. Sometimes picking you up. And you don't have no maybe, but if no ands about that. There aren't no hyperbole about that kind of stuff. It's just the way it is. Okay? So, let me try to see if I can do the savvy thing before I go forward. I tell you guys already, I ain't that good. All right? I ain't that savvy when it comes to sending the link out and all that kind of story. I ain't good so. But I will try my best. All right? And do the... What you just call that? You just call that multitasks. I can't do the multitasking that good. All right, so good morning again, Trinidad and Tobago. Blessed morning to everybody. Hope everybody's doing wonderfully, wonderful, fantabulously, fantabulous, and continue to shade under the golden branches of the Creator's love and care. All right, so Dollar Ford, good morning to you. I can't stay too long this morning. The greetings, just want to do it real quick and let you guys know, I love y'all. I love my peeps, okay? And I want to say this morning. A beautiful couple came to my office on Wednesday. Man, and listen, in this life, I keep telling you guys, we all need each other to be each other. Without each other, we simply not each other. And I want to say a special good morning to ARP Maintenance Solution this morning. Andy, what go on, my brethren? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant brother. ARP Solutions, ARP Maintenance Solutions. Your AC breakdown, call Andy. I'll give you the number there in a minute. You want repair, call Andy. Your fridge ain't doing good, call Andy. Call Andy. Call APR Solutions, right? Listen good what I'm telling you. Your washing machine giving you problems, call Andy. Call ARP Solutions. Chrissy, good morning, my dear. I think that's Andy's wifey name, Chrissy. I wonder if I have it written down somewhere, but I think that's her name, Chrissy. Chrissy, whatever is that? No, it's Chriselle. Good morning, Miss Chriselle Pierre. How are you this morning, my dear? Lovely lady. Good, nice young couple and real positive. So I'm putting it out there for you guys to give these folks a call. Let me give you a ARP number 681-8946 681 for all your AC, any electronic in terms of the AC and the repairs, the installation thereof, the repairing of the fridges, the machine. Give this company a call. The residual effect, and when Andy do a work for you, it's a work well done, and he backing it up. Because if he didn't do good, he coming back and do it over. And he had to do good because he just one of those alpha that's precise. He's calm and he just precise. Man, he on the right track. Got to do this. So give that company a call for me, 681-8946, 681-8946. Just do it. Or 316-2974. 316-2974. Loving the house to a company in the making. And it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. When he give you a work, it's done. It's done. And he's backing it up. So he will call you, he will do follow-up calls. The company will, the wifey will call you, and they will do the man on the button. He's on the right track. Him and his wifey. I want to encourage that this morning because we need to do more of that. In this life, we all need each other to be each other. Without each other, there's no way on planet Earth we can be without each other. No man is an island. But at the end of the day, I always like to punctuate this: nobody ain't coming to save you. You got to take care of you. You have to take care of you. So once again, big up to ARP Maintenance Solutions. Take care, Andy, man. Stay strong. We'll talk. Again, the honey girl, Deja. Give Deja a call, the honey girl. And Deja go hook you up. Literally, that is the honey girl. It I know maybe, but if no answer about that, she will hook you up with good products and good cleaning products too. At the end of the day, true story. The products that she offers, African black soap, the garlic and the honey mixed together, you get coconut oil. Just give Deja a call. Let me. I think I give you guys the number again. Let me just give you again this morning. This is what I'm here to do. 329-3228. 329-3228. Give Deja a call. Literally the honey girl. She'll hook you up. All right. So blessed morning. Blessed morning. I have to do what I have to do, regardless. Remember, once again, this is your boy, Mr. Johnson, a.k.a. RJ, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at 92 East Drive in Champlain. And nobody can take it better than Mr. Johnson. Disclaimer. Mr. Johnson considers himself an intelligent brother because he does not know everything. Tobago Kitch. I think there's something going on. Let me see if I can find this real quick because this is also important. So my boys and them keeping something this Sunday. I would like to just sort of punctuate that particular stuff. Let me see if I find it real quick. And then I get on to my program. Tobago Kitch Ice Corporal John. So let me see what's going on. They have something going on. It's called Paradise, and it's happening for Mother's Day. And well, everybody know what the Bay Road and Snipes is. So check it out. Give them a call and go and do your best you can, the best you know. Support that too. All right. So love in the house, everybody. Good morning and good morning again. Good morning, Mrs. Spencer. Good morning, my dear. How do you do, Mrs. Spencer? One of my soldiers, my Republican guard. How you doing? I spoke to her yesterday. Lovely lady. Or last night sometime. Lovely lady. Miss Spencer, good morning. You good? Blessings to you. Miss Gettins, good morning. How are you? You're proper? I hope so, you know. I hope you're proper. Love in the house. I'll try to send this thing. I'm not sure if I sent it to you before. I think I might have. I'm not sure, but I would try to do it again and again. Okay? So, good morning, Alima. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, Seema. Good morning to you, sweetie. Hope all is well with you and Rennie. Blessed love, blessed love. All right, so good morning. Mr. Jason McPhee, blessed morning to you. Scrappy, good morning to you, my brother, my first cousin. How you doing this morning, man? Hope all is well. I'm not sure how many of you would have heard that my boy Oscar B ain't doing too well, but I saw him yesterday, and I'm very hopeful. All right? Not going to give out much information. I just want you all to just remember him in your prayers. My boy Oscar B, all right? He's a little bit under the weather right now, and all prayers are needed. It goes out to the universe, and it ricochets back. So if you're going to do something good, do it good. And whatever I wish for you, whatever you wish for me, I double on that for you. So be careful what you wish for. What am I trying to say? Make sure that prayer is clean, and everybody benefits. All right? So remember Oscar B in your prayers, man. My brother, keep standing tall. Got a whole lot of love for him, man. I stayed there yesterday with him for a good little while. All right, so got to get that out. Good morning to you, my brother, my sibling. Good morning. Blessed morning to everybody and everybody. Good morning. And let me just go on with this here. Tinel, good morning to you. Good morning. Krista, good morning. My darling niece, good morning, baby. How are you, sugar? You know Uncle love you, eh? My niece is so sweet. She's such a brilliant, sexy lady. Good morning, Krista, darling. You know that Uncle love you, right? I hope you know that. All right, stay strong, darling. Let me see if I can send you a link here. All right, I think that is good. I think I send that in. All right. Okay, so let me get on with my program here this morning. I want to get you people to understand the importance of vitamin B. So I'm going to stay on that. I want to jump right into this. If you are lacking, as I go on, if people come to my mind, I'll send the love out. If you didn't hear your name, come on, man. It's a love thing. Always is and always will. Vitamin B, the B vitamins in our body. Folks, I want you to understand how important this is. And if you want to know what those different vitamin Bs are, what they do to the human body in a synergistic approach, 736 3962, 736 3962. That is WhatsApp and regular. And regular, WhatsApp only, 709-8450. 709-8450. Good morning, Panella. Panella and crew, good morning to y'all. Blessed morning. Beverly, good morning to you. Beverly from the UK, good morning to you. And Miss Nicole Huggins, good morning to you. If you want to know how those herbs work synergistically, give Mr. Johnson a call. A free consultation awaits you. We treat, I want you to understand this carefully. We treat nutrients deficiencies as if it's a disease. Let me repeat that for you guys, because like you didn't hear that. We treat nutritional deficiencies as if it's a disease. Ladies and gentlemen, let that sink in. Please, I implore you to process that for a bit. Because you see, there's a protracted narrative out there that have us believing our body is missing a drug. While the drug may play a role, very short, temporary role in our lives, our body isn't missing it. Because here's the deal. If you treat optimization of nutrients, you're not going to need that. Because we were wonderfully created by something no mind can fathom. Call it whatever you want. That process that was so beautifully intelligently interwoven into our biochemistry was designed perfectly. We mess it up. We mess it up because we are devoid of the one that understood what we need, which is botanical herbs, to heal the body. And we acquiesce to the things out there only benefit the people who wants to stay at the top. Now, disclaimer, Mr. Johnson considers himself an intelligent brother because he knows he does not know everything. Here's the point here. A lot of folks do not like sometimes the way I talk because I'm kind of an aggressive guy, right? And you can't ask me to modulate what I'm doing naturally if I think that's what I need to do. If I'm not disrespecting you, stay in your lane. Don't ask me to adjust my thing to suit you. You adjust you to suit me, or you shut me off. Simple. That is straight talk. If I disrespect you, I'll be the first to say, I'm sorry. And that will follow by my proclivity, by my behavior, by my action. Because that's the only way you can punctuate when you're sorry. The lip aerobics now work. It gotta preface or encapsulated by the behavior. When you're missing certain B vitamins from your body, some of these B vitamins you only might have about 2 to 3 weeks before you're dead. This is true story. If anyone out there wants to make a contribution to my show, no politics, please. You want to make a contribution, you have a question for me, I'll do the best I can, the best I know how to answer you. Give me a call. 342-0081. That's the studio. 342-0081 or 466-5391. 466-5391. Feel free to give me a call, right? I'll do the best I can to answer your question. And while I say we treat nutrients deficiencies as if it's a disease, I truly need you to process that. Even after I got off the air today, process what that means. And I'm going to ask you another follow-up question. Is the absence of disease good health? It's a question I ask all the time. Is the absence of disease good health? Don't answer that. Let me answer it for you. I want you to think about the question. Hard. The absence of disease is not good health. Good health is your body's ability, your biochemistry ability to bring itself back into homeostasis. What does that mean? To knock the head off of any pathogen or bacteria or any disease that enters your epithelium. That is good health because that extends to your health profile. The absence of disease ain't good health. You only the absence there is only because nothing ain't hit you yet. So when it hits you, it pop it neck in hours or minutes. That is good health. And how do you maintain that? By optimize your structure and function the way God and nature intended it to be. The lion's share of essential minerals for the lion's share of essential nutrients, for the human body are minerals. It's only Mr. Johnson does be talking this. The lion's share of essential nutrients for the human body are minerals, which is 2/3. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 or 3 essential fatty acids. Talk done. You do that, your body would optimize structure and function the way God and nature intended to be and bring it back into homeostasis in vitro. Let us go on again. I explained to you, if you're missing B vitamins, what will happen? And it's not maybe, but if not, as in some cases, 3 weeks, you're dead. In some cases, in matter of hours, your heart will shut down on you. When you come to my office, I can break that down for you and explain to you what's happening. And I'm going to explain a certain thing to you that Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension the world, suffers with consistent, which is high blood pressure. A lot of times you go to the doctor. You go to check, to do your vitals. Hear me out, ladies and gentlemen here. You go to do your vitals. They put you sit in a chair. And the only time you would have been diagnosed with high blood pressure is in that office. Process that. Let me run it again one more time. The only time, and I'm getting me, don't get me wrong, again, let me put in my disclaimer. Mr. Johnson considers himself an intelligent brother because he does not know everything. I love my nurses and doctors. I am talking here about the umbrella in which they reside, and you can go and do your own research and you would see what I'm talking about here. This is why I welcome debates anytime, because data does not lie. The data tells the truth. Talk what you want. Data is outcome. So if you have a problem with me, no, go and argue with the data. So you go inside of the office, and like I said, the only time you've been diagnosed with high BP or HBP, acronym high blood pressure, is in there. And let me tell you this. So let me go through the chain of command and explain to you. Listen carefully, and if you have your pen, make a little note. You go inside and they give you what you call a EKG. EKG. A EKG. It come out, let me talk like them young people, it come out normal. Your EKG come out normal. They give you a EEG, normal. Heart songs, normal. Lung song, normal. Cardiac catheterization, normal. Dye contrast study, normal. And they look you straight in your eyes and say, we still need to put you on some blood pressure medication. Hold on. You just explained certain things to me, all of them normal. What I need to go on there for? Because it's a little high? That's what you're telling me, right? This is what I try to explain to you guys. You've been diagnosed with it in there. And many of you been through it and on blood pressure medication now as we speak. And I will tell you what are the reasons for those things. Because again, we treat nutrient deficiency as if it's a disease, as if it's an indictment to our biochemistry, when all you need is redirection of how you need to eat, foods you need to stay away from, because all these things lead to endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids, interstitial cystitis, diastasis recti, prostate issue, impotence issue, heart problem, diabetes, cancer, and the list goes on. And your gut full of ulcerative colitis, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis, and the list goes on. And anything here end with this is inflammation. All that can be avoided if you do the best you can. Try to do 70% good. You will fight the battle, because even me, who can see through the cracks on the walls, can avoid everything. So now they look at you and they say, well, it's high here. But you remember when you came into the office 2-3 years ago, we questioned you about your family history. So what you have right now is something you call familiar hypertensive. Hold on. What you said there? Yes, sir, you have familiar hypertensive. It means that if your father had it, grandmother, papa, sister, uncle, aunt, uncle, and so and so had it, then there is a chance that you're going to have it. I just called out and told you your EKG, normal, EEG, normal, heart songs, normal, lung songs, normal, cardiac catheterization, normal, dye contrast study, normal. But you put me on blood pressure. Now, my heart, kidney, and liver are in prison for a crime they never committed. Now, because you are cross-referencing this with my family history. So hear me out, people. Because you see, this is where Mr. Johnson shifts people. And this is why Mr. Johnson welcome debate. This is not being boastful. This is me trying to let you guys understand. You can't argue with Mr. Johnson when you look at the outcome. Before you come to argue with me and let your emotions get the better of you and you have to go on your back foot, look at the outcomes. Why so many are we so ill and have to be on medication? 35 years old on 3 and 4 different medications. People walking around with 45 to 55% of the normal self, and with that is supposed to be normal, because 50-45% and the rest you just taking these pharmaceutical drugs and whatever. And I'm not saying some of them ain't necessary. Thank God for antibiotics, thank God for lidocaine, thank God for penicillin, thank God for even insulin, but they have their time and place. So here we are, familiar hypertension, or you're familiar hypertensive. Well, here's the scene now. The question should be, the entire human genome has been mapped. Let's get that clear. It's been mapped. I'm going to give you a few of these genes that mutates. I talked about one already. MTHFR, methylene tetrahydrofolate reductase. You guys can look up the abbreviation that I'm giving you here. If you want to look up MTHFR, do it in block letters. You have COMT, catechol or metal transferase. Okay. You have MTR. You have MTRR. You have AHCY. These are mutating genes that breaks down. It's a methylation process that refines a raw material into what your body needs. And when these genes mutate, you get problems. You have problems, and no drug ain't bringing you back. It's nutrients. And it's to understand these genes. So my question to you now is, when they tell you and put you back in a corner and talk about familiar hypertensive, simple ask this question, people. Don't be afraid. All right, doc. You see, I inherited these things from my grandpa, papa, auntie, uncle, and sister, papa, whoever it is. Right? Yeah. Can you tell me, because the entire human genome has been mapped, can you tell me what gene I inherit? Can you tell me that, please? I'm listening. two things going to happen there. Don't question me or come out of my office. Because there ain't no such thing. We have taken those things for granted that that's what we are. And that's why we are stuck on this revolving door. Look at meta-lesion. So let me give you an example. All of us has what you call homocysteine in our body. Look up the word homocysteine. Just Google homocysteine and watch what it's for and what it does to your body when it's high, when it's inflamed. Go and check it out. And when you do, give Papa Johnson a call at 736-3962. Corporal John, thank you, my brother. 736-3962. Give Papa Johnson a call. Or WhatsApp only, 709-8450. So, homocysteine, every single one of us have it in our body. It's an amino acid, but it can become very inflammatory when your body cannot refine L-methylthionine to break it down. So let me walk you through this. High blood pressure comes in many cases because of high homocysteine level. That is why some people are on 3, 4, and 5 different type of blood pressure medication and nothing happen. Because that's the wrong dog for the hunt. Ain't nothing going to happen. You got to deal with the root cause. What are my precipitation? Well, your precipitation is this. Homocysteine level becomes very inflammatory and it becomes extreme. And this is what causes a lot of problem in your biochemistry. It becomes very irritating to the endothelial lining in your blood vessels. You have 63,000 miles of blood vessel in your body if you join them from end to end. That's going around the entire world 1.5 times. When one of them pipes shut down and start to contract and blood can't go through it, you got problems. How blood pressure helping you there? Find out the gene that is responsible, which is L-tryptophan, that would also goes into serotonin that put people in good mood. And also you want L-methylthionine to break down homocysteine so it breaks down and your body, no, the vascular system, instead of running and clamping up and get high blood pressure, it now relaxes and start to breathe. You don't need no blood pressure medication. What you need is Papa Johnson, Mr. RJ, to guide you through that. Folks, you understand that you could, listen, I tell people every day, I feel so good. And I thank the Creator that is in me, because greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world, and the kingdom of God is within you. All you smoke that, because that's the fact. Stop looking outside, you're not out there. That will shift real people. Well, it should shift you, because it challenges the very thing you believe in. It challenges the very thing you believe in, and it also shifts your comfort zone. You get comfort. See, when you get challenged, you become uncomfortable. There ain't no growth taking place when you comfort. Nah. Growth only takes place when you become uncomfortable. So if you want to learn, Mr. Johnson will shift you. So that talk will shift many people. It ain't outside it. Just understand that. The distraction, the phones, the nice TV, the cars, all the gadgets is to distract you from going on the inside and taking that journey. That deep-rooted conversation with the Creator starts on the inside. I hope I hear that. So now, we have this vascular system that the endothelial lining depend on smoothness to bring blood throughout the body. The heart can only do so much. And I want to remind you guys again, do you understand the movement of a snake? A snake, when it takes a prey in, a snake don't have no hand, but it moves systematically its prey down until it meets where it wants it to be. That is called vasomotor. If your capillaries can't do that, you're in trouble. Plenty trouble. And here it is. You wake up, you go inside of your toilet and you open your medicine cabinet. And you're trying to figure, oh God, I feel good this morning. Me ain't feel proper, me not proper. But because of programming and who it comes from, you still reach for it. In spite of it making you feel sick. In spite of it giving you diarrhea. In spite of it giving you your upset stomach. You reach for it. Only to feel worse. Right. Is this an indictment against my nurses and doctors? Absolutely not. Because many of them know what I'm talking about. Many knows what I'm talking about. This is the inception of John D. Rockefellers, who lived for 98 years. 98! And never used an allopathic doctor. My brethren calling here now. Let me take your call. Good morning, Mr. Santa Cruz. You're live. Talk to you, boy. What on?
Hey, morning. Everything good. Well, last week, I know last week we was paced last week, so I know you didn't take much calls. So what I would ask, you can do a research. I got a little dizzy feeling just before I went to my truck to drive. They say it could be a slightly vertigo.
Right.
So I was doing my research on it and what. So you could always give a little in-depth tip.
All right, cool.
So, but what I would say, because two of other co-workers complained about that same sensation.
Mm-hmm.
So anyhow, yeah. But you see, what you're saying about it, you see, we have these religious salesmen and saleswomen who come in to sell religion. And they're telling people, because you see, the brain is what controls the body. And when the brain says it's not do it because the brain has a function.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying that yoga is not good. I've heard a salesman say yoga is demonic. You are relaxing the mind in order for the body to do what it's supposed to do. Because if your mind is stressed out, you still cannot do what it's supposed to do. Or how you want to do it, as you say, how the snake draws in its prey after eating. Yeah. While in the process of consuming. Yeah. So I am simply saying at the end of the day, we need, that is why I have transformed from the first person I ever spoke to you. And you told me about when I saw the hypertension and whatever. They recommended nifedipine for me, but I don't take it. I watch what I eat. I try my best to do what I have to do. I will still eat my garlic. I love my garlic and ginger. I make my chow and whatever. Hey, and I'm going on vacation from next week, so I will pay you a visit.
No problem.
So next week, God's willing.
All right.
Yeah. So I honestly believe people that at the end of the day we still, because how it is a dog can know when he wants to go and get a perch, or he will go and smell a particular grass and eat it.
Correct.
Because the dog doesn't know about taking people home, get tracks and these type of things.
Exactly.
How it is our forefathers hundreds of years ago knew how to do certain things. Mm-hmm. It is true that they would have made concoction and potions, but still at the end they went to the herb. We just have to know how to regulate it. So yes, it's true. We believe in our supreme being, but the Almighty did never tell us to go and eat 10 pounds of salt and a whole pack of sugar and these type of things and do this and do that. The Almighty never told us that in whatever religious belief you have.
Right.
So continue, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Good. So my only thing that will put it good, as I said, what happened when I go back to the doctor after they loaded the container, I just get a little dizzy feeling. Mm-hmm. So I took a day. I went. The doctor told me, he said it could be vertigo. He said it is not a lifestyle. It's a symptom of something.
Right.
But lifestyle could cause it. So lockdown, and I will look forward to the future for your in-depth.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the call.
So people understand the brother, what he's saying here. I'm not buying all what he says solely, but to me, he makes sense. I sat down, I checked myself, and I listened. So let's listen to what he has to say. Have a good day, Trinidad and Tobago, and my brother, you be safe.
Thank you, my brother. Blessings, man. I appreciate the phone call. Let me just say a blessed good morning to my boy, retired soldier, my brother Manet. How you doing, my brother? Hope all is well, man. Love in the house always. I think I know what you sent there. I think I had researched that already. So good morning to you, Manet. What I want to say with reference to Mr. Santa Cruz call just now, a lot of times it could be vertigo. It also could be a drop in sudden blood pressure. It means your cardiac output is low. And it can also be a lack of nutrients somewhere, somehow. I will have to get another conversation face to face. And from there, I can deduce and move forward. So the deal is, I talk to you guys about a particular, like there are a lot of people right now I know would going to experience what I'm going to just say here now. There are a lot of people who try to get up too quick and they get knocked down to sit back down. And I talked about this already. There's something called POTS, P-O-T-S. The acronym posterior ostentatic tachycardia syndrome. Your cardiac output is low, very, very low. Your heart ain't beating as it ought to. And all you know why plenty people getting heart attack now. You all know what we went through 4.5, 5 years ago. I'm going to leave that there for now. Do your own math, because ain't none of you can tell me you feel the same way before you go and make that move. After. You can't convince me of that. I had too many things in front of me that I would have read. Years now I'm reading it, and I'm still reading it. Okay? But that could be a precipitation. But what I'm saying too is, not everybody. POTS is a problem for a lot of people. And because your cardiac output is low, it will put you to sit down in a heartbeat because not enough blood meets into the temple, which is your head. So it could tell you to sit down. That is something we can deal with as well. I can deal with that as well. I can guide you through it. Well, I can show you how to deal with it. That is the best I can do. By offer you synergistically the raw materials, I marry them and I tell you what you need to do, certain foods to stay away from. Put the nutrients back in your body will go to war for you. It's just few things you need to do. You need to understand how to supplement. So let me just go back because I want to get this quick over before I get off air. So I tell you, the entire your cardiovascular system clamps down because the endothelial lining do not want to be irritated. And as I explained to you, vasomotor must take place. What I explained to you, I cross-reference that to you when I talk about the serpent or the snake, how they pull their prey down. The capillaries must be able to do that. Now, in order to enact such things, the body must be vasodilated. Well, there are a lot of things you can vasodilate with. It has magnesium glycinate, it has magnesium threonate, it has about 12 to 15 different type of magnesium, right? It could be less, it could be a little more. Don't quote me on that number. But you have to understand what it does and how to marry it. So I'm going to leave that part there for a little bit. And I want to punctuate something because a person called me and asked me. I was talking about the thyroid last week, and a person called me, a lady, and she asked me about the thyroid, and she wanted me to just kind of run back a few things, and I would happily do that for you, my dear. The thyroid, as I said before, can be complicated if it's treated in a way where it can become complicated, because it can be complicated. Process that. That comes like, we didn't know that we didn't know. And some of us still don't know that we don't know, but we pretend that we do know and think that we did know. But he who knows not and knows not that he knows not. You know what's going on there. Process that for a little bit. So thyroid is T3 and T4. If your thyroid, if it's high, and this is why the lady want to know, if it's hypo, which is underactive, hyper is overactive, PER, PO, underactive, it's coming from T3. Hold on here, folks, listen to me carefully. If the hormone that sustains T3 is made in the liver, the blood, and the periphery, what's wrong with your thyroid? Come, let us go, and this is why it can become complicated, because you're going to treat the thyroid, and the thyroid ain't doing nothing. The thyroid work on a function from your pituitary gland. So wouldn't you optimize structure and function to bring 3T up? That is done in your biochemistry. So T3 is way more important than T4. And so what I was explaining, T4 is 80%. So there are an 80% chance that not your thyroid. Your thyroid is not the problem. It is manufactured in the liver, the blood, and the periphery. What are you troubling my thyroid for? Give me some TMG. Give me some trimethylglycine. Give me some trimethylglycine. Give me some mamum sapurica. Give me some bacopomanoric. Give me something. Let me optimize my give me some MSM. Come on. Give me some methylsulfonimethane. Give me something. Give me some M&M. Let me optimize my structure and function and live my life the way God and nature intended it to be. I'm missing an essential nutrients. That is why I start off the program with telling you, stop treating nutrients deficiency as if it's a disease. Come and talk by Mr. Johnson. You know I like Mr. Santa Cruz because you don't tell me things straight. Papa, me ain't believe in everything you're saying already, but a lot of things you say make sense. I like that because that's what others do. There are a lot of audio books that I would read or book that I read, and brothers like Bobby, I would read them books. I mean, and I don't believe anything they say. If one of my mentor that I love so much, Dr. Sebi, I don't believe in everything Dr. Sebi says. Dr. Sebi telling me can't eat cassava. Dr. Sebi mad. So, but the point I'm making is he did a lot of good things, and that is why my disclaimer is, Mr. Johnson considers himself an intelligent brother because he does not know everything. Process that for a little bit. So you go and you mess with the thyroid. Thyroid not doing one thing. Come by Mr. Johnson. I help many and many people with it. It's understanding what to apply, how to apply, what not to apply, and certain foods to stay away from. It's that simple. You know, the human body, our blood, when we were created, our alkalinic properties in our blood is 1 to 14. How acid it is. And watch me, you could quote me on this one here. 1 to 14. Your blood is supposed to be 7.35 or 7.45. That's what it should be. Ideally, it should be 7.4. If it's shifting, let's say you go into a blood alkalinic property of 6.8, you are going dead. You're going to be in trouble. You know how hard your body fight daily to keep that balance 7.35 or 7.45. You know how hard, ladies and gentlemen? True story. And we taking these things for granted. True story. But yet, we are hooked on allopathic reductionistic medicine. We hooked on it. I get very defensive when I hear people in that field badmouth herbalist. And let me tell you why. Google this if you want. When it comes to Stanford University, when it comes to I can't remember the other university. When it comes, it will come to my head. When it comes to those, they're the one who follow what the CDC needs to do, the NIA, the FDA. But here, let me tell you guys something. All those fraternity, the only one that does not acquiesce to the zombie is the Lancet. That journal from Britain, the UK. All you must read that medical journal. It will give you so much knowledge, and you would see where the game is being played. Do you know 60% of the funding of the FDA come from the pharmaceutical industry? Let that one sink in. The other department, which is supposed to be a standalone agency, 54 to 60%. All they go and do all the research. Stanford University and Harvard University. Okay? Mr. Grant, if you want to call me, call the studio. If you want to hear me, I'm on the air now. Call the studio at 342-0081 or 466-5391. These are the things that we need to understand in this life. We got to get it together. Do you know? If your blood alkalinic property shift that way. At least 6.8. Nearer, my God, to thee. And your liver that does a lot of titration, fight all day to keep that balance so that you won't get into trouble. And yet we disrespect that. And then we go and we add more acidosis on top of that by killing our biochemistry with certain drugs. Some of us, we meet so far, we feel we can't help that. But you could, because if a guy come by me, there's certain medication I will never let you off of. I would never let you off, because what I will do, I will titrate down on medication and I will titrate up on nutrients. And then I will surely shift you off of it. Once you believe in me, do it many a times. So, it's one more thing I wanted to touch on, but I would leave that for next week. Here's what I want you guys to remember. I will always talk about this. Trinidad and Tobago, we are absolutely loaded with diabetes. Bad. It comes from the ultra-processed foods that we eat. And I try to explain every day to you guys how that process works. You don't have to be a mechanic to know when your vehicle is overheating. That's just sense. You don't have to be a mechanic to know when you mash the gas, it's decelerating and something is wrong. That's just sense. Why am I saying this? They run the talk. Mr. Johnson, you're no doctor, you ain't go to medical school. And I said, exactly. That's why I can pontificate the way I do. Because I didn't go there. Let our one land. When you eat, everything that we eat, the beautiful intelligence of something called insulin, it's a hormone that emerges from our pancreas, from the beta cells. It comes out and it moves the blood. It moves the sugar out of our body. We eat so much that the insulin rises and it stays up for more than 2 to 3 hours. Before that insulin can recede, we go and we eat again. And we eat again, and we eat again. We're killing ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, that time is winding down. 736-3962. 736-3962. All disease come from the same place. Inflammation and mucus. You move it, your body gonna do you good. Optimize your structure and function. The dendritic cells and the T cells will go to war for you. You gotta know how to optimize them. Mr. Johnson will help you how to do that. I speak in a particular way because I'm passionate. And once I don't disrespect you, don't tell me how to talk. We got our problems. Okay? Give me a call. The consultation is free. Consultation is absolutely free. I'm the only one that does not charge consultation fee. Call anybody else. And here I know for sure. If you follow my lead, you're getting better. Guarantee. And that's the only way the guarantee comes, because there's a caveat. The caveat is follow what I ask you to do. If you want the guarantee, I tell you what you need to do. Give me a bold pistol and $150,000. Let me follow you around. You're getting guarantee for sure, because you will do what I ask you to do. And I mean that when I say it. I say that unapologetically. The time is coming down. I keep looking at my monitor, and I hope that at least one person get this message. I give you my love. I give you my heart. I give you my time. Please give Mr. Johnson a call. In this life, we all need each other to be each other. Without each other, we are not each other. Am I my brother and sister keeper? Well, it's supposed to be. But at the end of the day, nobody can come in to save you. You're responsible for your own life. The success you want, it's up to you. Build a buffer of dislikes and stop living your life hinges on other people's opinion. Stop it. And life will be better for you. Mr. Johnson, only competition in this life is to be a better man than he was yesterday. Until next Wednesday, by the mercy of the one source energy that run this world, I leave my love with you. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I love me. Love each other, everybody. And until then, take care of yourself and each other. Megan, a few more seconds now. Love yourself. Peace.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Iwer Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
She's done it all for you. Nurse, chef,
Mom, I could borrow.
always helping you out in a crunch. Yup, Mom is that girl. And KFC's helping you show her just how lucky you are with a Quartz shopping spree with $10,000. Buy a Lucky 7 bucket for just $99. Upload your receipt to KFC's DMs and you could hook Mom up with a $10,000 Quartz shopping spree. Plus, more treats to spoil her, from a Sparkation to stylish reflexer eyewear. Show Mom she is that girl with KFC. Promotion ends Friday, 8th May. Approved by the NLCB.
When you want real chicken, you know it have only one original. More chicken, more value, more deals. Every day, every time, every craving. This is not just food, this is flavor. So when hunger calls, it must be KFC. Visit us today or order now via app, call, website, delivery, or drive-through. And follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals.
TechFlex TT Limited, the #1 computer store in Trinidad and Tobago, has all your tech needs. We have the latest computers, powerful MacBooks, and affordable Chromebooks for school and work, providing new and refurbished options to suit everyone's budget. Also, we carry a variety of printer options and ink solutions for your home and office needs. Need repairs done? Our experienced technicians can solve your tech problems. Visit us now at any of our 2 locations, Wilson Road, Scarborough, next to Royal Castle, or Penco Street, Montrose, Chagonas. Call 235-4919 for more info. TechFlex TT Limited. Affordable tech. Exceptional service.
Are you ready to elevate your baking game? Try Lion Brand Self-Rising Flour, now in our convenient and eco-friendly pouch packaging. With just the right balance of flour and baking powder, our self-rising flour takes the guesswork out of baking. Whether you're whipping up fluffy pancakes for the kids or baking a delicious cake for that special occasion, Lion Brand Self-Rising Flour helps you create not just food, but connections that bring people together. Bake more, worry less, and share the